Hello, folks, and welcome to a smashing episode of the Video Game Choo Choo Podcast. I'm your host, John, and I am just being completely honest with you all. If you're not into Super Smash Brothers, I think maybe just skip this episode.
Should we put in like a timestamp?
Niall?
Well, you can timestamp it for the fifth word in.
Yeah, the fifth word in. From 0000 till, I guess, whenever we're done. Again, Niall, I'm very sorry. I'll buy you a nice Christmas present, okay?
Niall, our editor, doesn't like the Smash Brothers?
No, he does not. Which that is perfectly fine. You know, that is his opinion. I am not shaming Niall for that, but, you know, like I said, I'll get you something nice. Send me your wish list later. So this week I am joined by a full house here. We got Zach.
Hey, what's up? It's me. I haven't been here for a long time, and now I'm here again.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been...
It wasn't... Yeah, it's not like a super long time, but it's been a minute.
It's been a really spicy minute.
It has been a spicy minute. You're right.
Oh, we're going to talk about some spicy minutes today.
Oh, yeah, we are. Solon, you're here, and you're very excited about, well, everything, because you're Solon.
Oh, like, I'm just exploding with excitement right now.
Look, we're probably going to edit that out, but who just opened a can?
I did. I was exploding with excitement. I kind of thought that was the bit.
That was the bit.
That was on purpose, okay. I didn't know. I thought someone was just like, well, time to crack open a can, baby. Oh boy.
It's cranberry Sprite season. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
And
LeBron James.
All right. Yeah. Janie, you're also joining us. Now, you haven't been around in a while.
Fresh out of finals. I finished my last test earlier today. And so you'll be seeing a lot more of me around here, hopefully, moving forward.
Congratulations. It's over. Another semester in the bag.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you around again. You know, you're very welcome here, of course. And I hope you did well in your finals, because, you know, I also had to do some finals, and, you know, that could be a headache. But I do know that I passed my classes already, so I can say that at least. I hope you do too.
Hopefully.
But I'm glad about that.
Thank you.
Big flex from John.
Yeah, jeez. Okay.
Look, I was trying to pass off some of my energy to Janie. I'm trying to be like, look, I'm safe here, okay? I will use my remaining power and I will shove it over to you. So now you can pass. That's what I'm doing right here, okay? I'm not trying to talk shit. Anyway, I hope everyone else out there, if you had finals, I hope you all passed as well. I don't really know how many folks listening are still going to school. You know, I'm no offense, but I don't know. I don't know.
We gotta get the metrics on that.
Yeah, I mean, I would be a little worried if you were maybe listening to us, like if you're in one of those classes that let you like listen to something during a test. I kind of hope you don't listen to us, because hey,
you're in the middle of a test right now, and you should be paying attention.
The answer is 37.
Oh my god, that's crazy that this is like an English final.
I don't know. I mean, you never know. But yeah, just, you know, good luck on everything, everyone, and have a good time there. Yeah, I mean, we just wrapped up pretty recently figuring out our Game of the Year stuff. We're gonna start putting that out soonish. But we chose our games of the year per se.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a game of the year, because we don't do that anymore, but we talked about...
Well, we couldn't, because the game of the year would have been the Nintendo Labo, which isn't a game. Yeah, we had to put that on the back burner for now. Maybe next year.
Coolest piece of cardboard in video games this year.
Topping...
There's a contention, because, like, Snake's back, so the cardboard box is there, too.
Oh, we're back on Smash, I see.
Hey, guess what? You gotta be. Folks.
Are you sure it wasn't the Fallout 76 swag, where that was supposed to come in a certain bag, but instead it just came in a cardboard box that said Fallout 76 inside?
In Sharpie.
Yeah.
It's just a cardboard box that just said, "Well" on the side, nothing else. Oh yeah.
You purchased this.
There's no packaging inside of it, so the disc is just shattered.
We're not going to apologize for that one.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself.
Don't victim blame people who bought Fallout 76. They deserve reparations.
Look, at the very least, I like this is definitely a like fool me once, fool me twice situation where like I feel like at this point Bethesda should not be trusted anymore. Like I think Fallout 76 is the breaking point. I feel like if you're going to pre-order Bethesda games after what happened to Fallout 76, I think that's your own prerogative. I think you kind of have to you have to reap what you sow there. I at least in my opinion, because I think we've hit that point where there's no way. You can't do that to yourself anymore.
So who's excited for Starfield?
Please respect yourself a smidge. Look, we'll talk about... How about we talk about something that's not Smash, maybe? We could talk about stuff from the Game Awards, because you know what? They announced something that could basically be better than Starfield. Maybe. We could talk about that. How about we do that? So, I picked a couple of announcements from the Game Awards that we can discuss. We're not going to talk about all of them, because some of them were smaller. Some of them we might talk about in the future. Who knows? But let's go through the announcements of the Game Awards real quick. So probably the first thing that we can discuss real quick is they announced a new Far Cry. This seems like a full sequel called Far Cry New Dawn. It is a direct sequel to Far Cry 5. I never played that game because it was bad. And, hey, this one looks like it's going to be bad too, because it's a post-apocalyptic game.
It looks like dog
Have
shit.
we had one of those before?
Like any post-apocalyptic games?
I can't remember any post-apocalyptic games.
You know, I think we've had a few, but we've never had any that are open world like this. Yeah.
Has Far Cry ever had a post-apocalyptic open world game?
No.
Does Blood Dragon count?
Does Blood Dragon count?
I mean, I don't know. Has there been, like, a nuclear holocaust or some form of, like, terrible worldwide event that occurred before Blood Dragon? I don't think so.
I don't remember. Man, I hope they do more Blood Dragon. They won't, because they're just making bad games now. But, like,
hey,
I would love...
New Dawn.
Yeah, it looks like ass.
So, it's 17 years after the nukes dropped, I guess, because the main villain of Far Cry 5, I guess, was right all along. He was like a post-apocalyptic prepper, like, religious guy. And so, hey, guess what? He was right, so you were wrong to fight him, I guess. And so, now, this game is set 17 years after, and I don't know anything else. It just looks stupid, I guess. It says that I don't even know who you play as in this. It doesn't really say. There's these two girls in the front.
They look cool as hell.
I mean, yeah, they do look kind of cool, but the thing is that they always put the villains on the cover, so they're probably going to be the villains.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from the trailer, I kind of was like, oh, these are the bad ones. Wow! It looks stupid. I don't know. This doesn't look like it's for us. And, you know, like, I feel like the Far Cry games would do themselves a lot more justice if they just went full goofy. Yeah.
Like, like, we're just talking about Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon is fondly remembered.
It's so good, and they'll never do it again, I guess. Like, I got Far Cry 3 specifically to play Blood Dragon. And, like, Far Cry 3, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun for, like, a couple of hours. And then I was like, okay, enough of this bullshit. Time for the funny synthwave game. And I had a great time with that, because the writing's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I definitely think they need to just chill out.
Yeah.
They're trying way too hard, and when they try to say something, I guess, political, they don't do it very well at all.
I mean...
Because
They did say Far Cry 5 is not political at all. There's no political meaning here.
When they announced Far Cry 5, they were very much trying to be like, hey, these characters in this, the like religious sect that you're fighting against, don't they remind you of some people? Let's think. But then like a couple months afterwards, after a bunch of Trump supporters started to get pissy, they were like, no, they're not you guys. They're crazier people than you guys. So like, of course, they just had no spine. And also at the end of this game, they were like, oh, also they were right to be fucking crazy crackpot hoarder preppers. So hey, thanks. Thanks, Ubisoft.
Cool. Great.
So Ubisoft is kind of a company that is known for a lot of red flags, especially in their development of games. And I've got in front of me the announcement for Far Cry in just a short 2-sentence. And I just want to know, let me know when your red flag sets off when I read this.
Okay.
Far Cry New Dawn releases for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on February 15th, 2019.
Okay.
In both digital and physical formats. It costs $40
Ding.
for the standard edition and $50 for the digital deluxe edition.
Ding ding.
Those who pre-order either version will get the unicorn trike vehicle.
Yeah, ding. There we go.
I actually bring that up because I'm really nervous about them putting this all out at $40 on February 15th. It's not even been a year since Far Cry 5 came out and was immediately forgotten about, being noted at the end of this year as the year's most forgettable game.
That's a good award.
Yeah, it was just something where people were like, oh crap, that was this year?
I have a little theory here. Because New Dawn does seem like it's, you know, more colorful, at least, than previous Far Cry games. Maybe they were working on some kind of expansion to 5 that is like, oh, hey, this is what happened after the nukes dropped. And they were working on some kind of, like, Blood Dragon-esque game that was more wacky and fun. And then they just melded them together into one game so they could sell it at $40 instead of like $20 each or whatever.
I could see that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Looks
it's
bad.
dumb.
I also don't trust them with like, I don't know, like the tone of that trailer was super weird, and just like given their political history, I just don't trust this game at all. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't trust the fact that they seem to be like positing two black women as villains while you're like also trying to be like, oh hey, this like super religious right wing white guy was right about the nukes. Like that's setting itself up for some real shit. I tells ya.
They're coming. Yeah. It's like they're coming to reclaim what you have, and it's like, okay.
All right, sure, I guess.
No. Don't like it. Well, let's move on to something that's probably a bit more positive. The creators of Pyre, Transistor, and Bastion, aka Supergiant Games, just put out their new game into early access, which is really surprising. I wasn't expecting them to have something out so soon. But
Pyre was only last year, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's early access, but still, early, like they had something early accessible, I guess, already, and it's called Hades. It's an isometric action RPG, you know, kind of like Bastion, except it's a little more, you know, it's kind of a run-based game, sort of, where you're going out there trying to get as much stuff as possible, and when you die, because you're a demon, you just go back to hell and start from there again. I don't know too much about this. Janie, you watched the trailers, and you sounded pretty optimistic about it. Is there anything you want to talk about it?
So I'm a big fan of Supergiant's games. Love Bastion, love Transistor. Just at like first glance, it like looks very much like a Supergiant game. Absolutely. I'm excited. It's just like the combat looks fluid. I really loved like the combat in Bastion and in Transistor. It seems like very much returning to those, you know, those roots of like action just like action isometric beat 'em up. And the fact that it's like sort of pared down into just this like quick run based style really intrigues me. I haven't gotten time to pick it up yet, but I'm probably looking forward to it. Also, the art is gorgeous. There's like they just like flashed all these different like character arts of different like Greek gods and whatnot, and all of them were gorgeous. Darren Korb's doing the soundtrack again, and he's great.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it looks. I'm optimistic. It looks cool to me. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
I'm psyched. Hades is hot.
Absolutely, he's so hot. What the fuck?
It's fucked up. Why does he look like that? He's so hot. Fucking super
to
giant.
lure you to lure you into sin, I guess.
I love that. From what I understand, part of the mechanic is that you're Hades, so you're in hell, and so if you die in the game, you don't like you go to the afterlife, which is just your home, and you're just like, oh hey, sup, dad?
I'm back.
All right, I'm
I
back.
screwed
Looks
up,
good.
and I'm back now.
Can I borrow the car?
I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew and head back out there.
Oh, what you got cooking? Yeah, I'll be back later for it. Just like throw it in a Tupperware for me. I'll microwave it when I get home tonight. Thanks, Dad. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can get another cool sword. I'll be back later.
Hey, Souls of the Damned, how y'all doing?
You good?
Y'all chilling?
Yeah.
You can't do anything else. See ya.
All right.
How those threads of fate? 3 sages, my ladies. What are you up to?
God.
I'm psyched. It looks so good.
So here's a really wild announcement that I absolutely was not expecting at all. Just like there's layers to this shit. So they announced a new Marvel Ultimate Alliance game.
Hell yes.
Just out of
What?
nowhere.
Yeah, which, you know, is pretty crazy because those games were seemingly kind of dead and done with for a while. They had a brief resurgence like a few years ago where they ported them to like current gen consoles, but you know, it kind of seemed like something that they were just kind of like, hey, yeah, here, it's been a while since these have been available, so if you want to try them, whatever. These are owned by Activision, so that was a little wild. But now, not only is a new developer working on this, Team Ninja is making this new Ultimate Alliance game, which they have made Ninja Gaiden, Dead or Alive, and Neo, but it's being published by Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So it's Switch exclusive.
Glad I own one of those.
So this is going to be out next year. It's called Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order because it's going to be focused on fighting Thanos and his Black Order, the people that are like Thanos' lackeys, if you remember them from Infinity War. There's 4-player local co-op, and I guess there's going to also be some other forms of co-op, maybe online, I would hope. And they showed a good amount of characters. They not only showed like MCU characters, but like the X-Men were in it too, so you'll be able to play as like Wolverine and Cyclops and shit. So, hey, that's cool.
That is cool.
Reggie did say recently, like, hey, we can't announce anything if they're going to port the other 2 games, so, you know, maybe don't hold your breath on that, especially because, like, Activision still owns those. But, hey, a brand new Marvel Ultimate Alliance game in 2019, that's crazy. I would have never guessed that.
this is the like top-down. You gotta just do like a dungeon brawler with a bunch of your favorite X-Men or Marvel characters, whatever, right? Or am I thinking of a different series? Because I grew up with X-Men Legends, and is that the same thing?
It's the same thing. X-Men Legends was like the game, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance is basically like a sequel to X-Men Legends.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I personally am kind of excited for this. I mean, it just looks like corny and fun. I was a big fan of the first one. It was like the first game I ever like played on PS2 back in the day. So it just looks fun, to be honest.
Okay, because that was kind of like, that was how I felt when I was like, wait, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, like X-Men Legends? I remember loving that game in spite of everything that was wrong and constantly broken about it. Because I just wanted to be the Iceman and like surf around on ice cubes. And so I'm I'm glad they're making more of them, and I hope they are just as like chunky as they used to be.
I will say, here's a little fun fact for you all. When Marvel Ultimate Alliance was coming to the Wii, the developers wanted to put Link and Samus in the game as like a little extra bonus for the Wii version. However, they showed the build with Samus and Link on it on a PS2 dev kit, and Nintendo flipped out because they were like, you can't put Link and Samus in a PS2 game. Absolutely not. So take them out. You can't use them.
Holy shit.
So it's especially funny now that Nintendo is publishing the new game. So, you know what? Hey, that probably means that Link and Samus are going to be in that game.
That would be fun. Damn, that would kick ass.
Let's see here. So here's the game that I was kind of making reference to earlier. Obsidian is making a new RPG in the Fallout style, the current Fallout style, I suppose, called The Outer Worlds. It looked a lot like New Vegas, which I'm sure a lot of people will be very excited to hear. No release date, but they had some like gameplay and some footage, and it looked okay. I'm not really into those kind of games per se, but I know a lot of people are really excited about this, and they explicitly made a joke. Not really a joke, but they were like, hey, from the creators of Fallout 1 and 2 and Fallout New Vegas, as in like, hey, we made the good ones, basically.
We made the ones people like.
But yeah, I know that you all really like these kinds of games. Zach, do you have a big opinion on The Outer Worlds?
I mean, like, we've really just got, like, that one trailer to go off of, and, like, it does look pretty fucking good. Like, I trust Obsidian. I'm not gonna, like, make any broad judgment just yet. The trailer is a little bit, like, not a very good trailer, but, like, from what I could tell, the game looks like New Vegas in space. Space Vegas.
Janie, you had some stuff that you wanted to say about this game. Is there anything you wanted to go in on?
Sure. I mean, I also was not impressed by that trailer. I think it looked just the tone of it was very, like, forced goofy in a way I didn't love.
Yeah, it reminded me of Borderlands in that sense.
100%.
I was going to say BioShock Infinite, and that, which is not a good comparison, but it does, the good parts of Infinite was... that like Disney-esque world that's like, yeah, I'm gonna cause chaos here and havoc in this Disneyland,
and the like unsettling facial animations.
Yes,
yeah, that was a little bit weird, but you know, whatever.
So that trailer's not actually the only thing. There's also a 15 minutes of gameplay by Game Informer, which I've like skimmed through, haven't watched all the way through. But it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's an Obsidian RPG. They're very good at those.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to play this. It looks cool, to be honest. I think the biggest question for me is the tone, right? Like, okay, is this going to be like sort of grading Borderlands-ness, or what is this going to be? Because like, I think what it comes down to for me is that I can put up with that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan actually of like Borderlands and Borderlands 2. In some ways, despite the tone. But I find that like when I'm going into an RPG and sitting down like this, I want it to be something more serious, something with like an actual plot and story that I can invest in. And not just want to like, cause like for Borderlands, it's like you are running through, the whole purpose of that game is that you're running through, you're blowing shit up, it's ridiculous and fun and nonsense. And in some way the tone helps in that. But like in a game like Outer Worlds, I kind of want to, in like an RPG like this, in an Obsidian RPG, I want to like make a character who I care about and like have them go out on adventures and interact with the world and interact with these, spaces. And so, as of yet, it's like unclear where it's going to strike that balance. So that's the biggest question for me.
I'm hopeful, but
me too.
Please be good.
Okay.
Please be good.
Please, Obsidian, give us this gift.
Please.
Oh no.
So, speaking of gifts that people have been asking for a while, the next remaster that the fine folks at Activision, I guess fine folks can be argued, but
the folks,
the individuals at Activision are giving us is they're remastering Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. They say that it is built from the ground up. You know, they're not just gonna, just slap some HD shit on there. They actually like remade it. It's being developed by Beanox, and all the modes from the original, like the adventure and time trials, are going to be in there. And they're also going to have online play as well.
Oh, that's cool.
My only gripe is that it's going to be $40, which seems like a lot, especially when they charged $40 for those Crash and Spyro collections. Those had 3 games on them. But who knows what they're going to add to this. There was a tweet right before the Game Awards where the Spyro account made reference to one of the locales from Crash Team Racing. So maybe they're going to add new characters, like, say, Spyro. Which would be pretty cool, actually, if maybe they were just like, hey, why don't we just have the Crash and Spyro universes kind of together because we're remastering them, like, at the same time. So, just start doing crossover games with Crash and Spyro. Just, hey, here's Crash Team Racing with Spyro. Spyro didn't really have any, like, spin-offs, but I don't know.
There were crossover games between the two of them. I think they were like...
Yeah, they sucked.
They did suck ass. That's absolutely valid. But I mean,
they did the GBA Crash Purple and Spyro Orange.
Yeah, they were bad.
They sucked. I remember I had fucking Spyro Orange when I was a kid because I bought everything Spyro when I was younger, and I hated that shit.
I feel it. I think I had both of them, and I was just like, these kind of suck ass. I'm gonna play Crash Team Racing.
Which Crash-esque characters would you like to see to add to Crash Bandicoot Racing? Like something like Naughty Dog or...
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem?
Shut up.
What the hell's a Bandicoot?
I want them to add Nathan Drake so they can finally actually have Uncharted cart like they were supposed to.
That's so fucked.
Because if you recall, the thing with Naughty Dog games is that they would always do 3 games and then a racing game, and they didn't do that with Uncharted, so they need to do that with Uncharted. They owe us. They need to put Nathan Drake
John,
in.
I will give that to you, but it can't be Drake alone. Sully has to be in a goofy sidecar. Not actually driving.
Yes.
And they both just have to constantly be going, no.
There's stage hazards that only apply to Nathan Drake. Like, anytime there's like a narrow cliffside, everyone can pass by it, but it breaks as soon as Nathan Drake drives over. Just, no.
It immediately repairs as soon as he gets across it.
Everyone else races the track. He's like falling and tripping his way through the entire track. And just kind of lands on the goal line every 3 minutes.
Whenever he falls off the stage, like instead of just like respawning or whatever, you just hear Sully go, "No, Nate!"
I want Jak and Daxter.
Yeah,
that'd be tight.
Hell yeah! Man, they should make a new Jak and Daxter.
They made that one for the PS3, and it was trash garbage. So they can let that die.
Little fun fact for you: The Last of Us started out as a new Jak and Daxter game.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yep.
In what? What? I see exactly 0 similarities between the two.
Well,
what?
Sometimes things change in development.
I'm imagining the universe where that didn't change. And they have to do the current...
Daxter.
There's like a lesbian romance in the new Jak and Daxter game.
Or like Daxter with a knife, like brutally executing people.
I mean, that's basically what Jak was doing when Jak 2 came out, so...
Like a new... like the sequel with Daxter all grown up now, and...
He's got a beard.
Yeah, Jack opens a door and there's just like a full-grown man, but he's like slightly furry, and Jack's just like, "Who are you?" And he's just like, "Don't you recognize me, Jack? It's me, Daxter."
Oh fuck, man, that's so weird.
Boy.
How?
It is very weird. It's very weird.
Now you actually opened the door. I forgot that The Last of Us was Naughty Dog. We can put Joel and Ellie in Crash Team Racing.
Honestly, they should put Ellie in there. Let her have some fun, for fuck's sake.
I think they should put both of them. I think that'd be fucking amazing.
I mean, like, Ellie would have fun with it. Joel would just be pissed as shit the whole time.
They have to add in a knife item.
Oh, God.
Throwing Molotovs at poor Spyro the Dragon.
Would those affect him?
Fuck you!
I mean, yeah, he can...
Maybe a little.
He can get hit by fire and it hurts him, I think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, those would affect him. Just because he breathes fire doesn't mean he's fireproof. Well, he's fireproof on the inside, which is what counts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like... It's like we drink water, but you could still drown.
Damn. Very apt.
That's deep.
That is also deep, yeah.
Like the water.
Much like the water would have to be if you drown, yeah.
Let's stop.
I just want to see Knack in Knack Team Racing.
Oh,
Jesus.
I almost fell out of my chair because of that one. Fuck that.
It's almost the third Knack, right? After the third Knack, they have to do Knack Team Racing.
Oh,
Jesus.
Knack to Knack.
Alright. They announced a new Mortal Kombat 11.
Looks...
And hey, almost immediately a bunch of shit started to leak about it.
Really?
Yeah, like... So, they released this first trailer, and the only two characters they showed were, Raiden and Scorpion.
Yes.
So, they didn't really announce anything else past that. They just showed those two characters fighting, and they were like, hey, we're making a new one. The day after, literally the day after, GameStop Italy posted a bunch of shit where they were like, hey, so every character's gonna be customizable. So that's why in the trailer they showed, like, Scorpion dying, and then, like, a different version of Scorpion showing up. So, like, I guess they're gonna have, like, oh, hey, here's, like, Mortal Kombat 1 Scorpion, here's Mortal Kombat 3 Scorpion, so that, like, you could play as all the different versions of the characters, which seems pretty cool. They also said, like, oh, hey, Shao Kahn's gonna be in it as a DLC character, and then they showed, like, Shao Kahn in this fucking, like, samurai outfit, so he's got, like, samurai armor in this one, which looks pretty cool. And finally, they made reference to there being, like, 6 DLC characters, and they said that there is going to be, like, a character from a movie in the story mode of Mortal Kombat 11.
Just any movie?
Red flag.
Some movie. So, the next day, there was an AMA on Reddit with Todd McFarlane, who you may know as the creator of Spawn. Someone asked, hey, will you let them put Spawn in Mortal Kombat? Why'd I say it so weird?
In Mortal Kombat?
That's actually the new title. Like, it's not Mortal Kombat 11, it's Mortal Kombat.
Kombat?
Mortal Kombat with a question mark is how it's stylized.
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat?
And Todd McFarlane just said, I believe he's on his way.
Yeah. Good job, Todd. You definitely spilled the beans a little bit since the game was announced 2 days ago, but, like, good job.
So Spawn's probably going to be in MK11, and he'll probably be, like, in the story mode or some shit. He'll probably be in the base roster. And then, today, while we recorded this, like, a few hours ago, I think Best Buy put up the listing for Mortal Kombat 11, and it said that, Liu Kang and Sub-Zero are in, which of course Liu Kang and Sub-Zero are in, but that's confirmation. So we know, like, 6 of the characters now, and one of them is fucking Spawn.
Yeah.
So
just wondering if they're going to get stuck in a Smash Bros. Situation where they now have to compete by putting all of their characters in one Mortal Kombat game, which would be like 100 characters.
Is it that many now? Jeez,
I mean, they'd have to put Alien in
names.
there. They would have to put Jason Voorhees in there and like half the DC roster.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair.
I mean, we'll see. Speaking of like games, characters from those old games, though, there was also some talk. I saw this on I don't know if you all pay too much attention to fighting game YouTubers, but that Maximilian guy made a video about all this. This is where I mostly got my information from. And something else he pointed out was that there's a small games developer that's talking about how they're remastering 3 90s fighting games. And that points to a bunch of rumors that are going around that they're going to be putting out like HD remakes of the first 3 Mortal Kombat games to kind of go along with MK11.
You know, I really don't want an HD remake. I just want the first 3 Mortal Kombat games as they are, especially the first one with all the... I love that weird FMV fighting game shit that Mortal Kombat had going on in its early days. I don't want them to undo that with an HD upgrade.
I mean, they might just be like up-resing it, you know?
Yeah.
They might... Yes.
What if they actually make it an FMV fighting game? Like, they just remake it in full HD FMV.
That's what I'm saying. Like, those are the 2 options. They're either going to just upscale what was already done, or they're going to re-record it. That's what they have to do.
I just really hope they don't do like 3D models, because having just like video sprites. Video sprites? That's not a thing. What the fuck did I just say?
Pop open a can of video sprites.
It's the new Christmas
video
flavor.
sprite cranberry.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's about it. Those were the big announcements at the Game Awards, except for one. There's one more that was maybe the fucking craziest thing.
Oh yeah,
they could have possibly announced.
We never saw it coming.
You really didn't. So, you know, we're talking about Smash Bros. Here in a minute. They announced the first DLC character for Smash Bros.
Wait, Piranha Plant's the first.
The first DLC character that's in the Fighters Pack.
Oh, okay.
And it's Joker from Persona 5. The main character from Persona 5 is going to be in Smash Brothers.
Okay.
So, to anyone listening to this, you may or may not have been in the Chooch Discord during the viewing of the TGA. The TGAs, the Game Awards. When this happened, every single person in that chat, and there was like 16 people in there, were screaming simultaneously. Including John, who left to go pick up Super Smash Brothers. He joined back in from his car to scream about what just happened.
Yeah, I was so I'm going to kind of chart how this occurred.
Give me the play-by-play.
I was on my way to the Best Buy. I'm on my way to the Best Buy. I stop at a red light. I glance at my phone for a moment. I see on Twitter, like, someone tweeted just like a picture of the Take Your Heart logo, and I was like, oh, maybe they're announcing Persona 5 Arena or something. I don't know. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I keep driving. I start to pull into the Best Buy, and I look over, and I see that the line is freaking out. So I was like, oh, something went down. I look back at my phone, I look at Twitter, and it's Joker and Smash Bros. I get into the voice call, and I start screaming, holy shit, what the fuck, holy shit. I roll down the window, I see the line of people, and I just lean out the window, and I just go, did you see that shit? Holy fuck! It was really good.
It was fucking insane.
It was just this really good, just like bonding moment with these perfect strangers in line for a video game. Like, oh my god, in this moment, we were all hype as shit about Joker.
That was exactly where I was at, but in a very different way. I was driving to Tacoma to be a part of a charity live stream that a friend was putting on, and I hadn't met any of his friends. I was there with I was going to be with a bunch of people, and I didn't realize that the strange house I was walking to that I'd never been in before was going to be full of random people. But I just bust in the door. I'm like, Joker's in Smash, and they all look at me, and they have the like look of fear because they're about to put on a 24-hour live stream, and so they're like, we know. All right, cool.
Good to know. Shit's wild.
Yeah. There's no talk. Nobody knows when he's going to be added, but if you pre-order the fighter pack now, you'll get him as soon as he comes out. Which it's $25 for 5 characters plus a stage for each character plus music, and it's $6 separately. So you save what, like?
That'd be $5
bucks,
yeah,
I
$5
guess. Yeah. You save a whole $5 on that shit. There you go. So hey, you're gonna be able to play as Joker in Smash Bros. I saw some leaker in the Persona fandom that said like, yeah, they're doing this because they're gonna put Persona 5 on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna do like Persona 5 Golden basically, but they're gonna put it on the Switch.
No one's surprised.
But yeah, no surprise. But the weird thing is that they didn't announce that like now, which like I would expect that the guy said like, yeah, they're going to announce it the day that Joker's added. So
that's interesting. That's one way to handle that, I guess.
I feel like that makes sense. Like it's sort of just like building hype because it's so like whispered about right now. People are like, oh, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it?
I guess it's kind of weird. Like I kind of feel like they should just confirm it.
I just want to say this is like an important talking point actually about like why leaks can be bad, because that was the most insane moment of the night, and if that got leaked, I don't think anyone in the chat or in the line would be freaking out. They'd be like, oh cool, just like we already knew about 3 weeks ago. Like the fact that it was totally out of nowhere, no one had leaked this, or if they had, it hadn't gained any traction. Things like this are the best when they're a surprise, I think.
Sure. Yeah, like there's times where I really enjoy getting into the leaks and the debates and all that, but yeah, like that, and like I remember not knowing anything about Richter getting added. Like I knew about Simon, so I was sitting there like watching that trailer and I was like, yeah, here's Simon, alright. And as soon as Richter showed up, I was like, yeah! Like that was so fucking good. And then nobody knew about K. Rool.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It's good. I love it when shit just comes out of nowhere and everyone just loses their collective fucking minds.
Reggie said in an interview like right after that Joker is emblematic of the kind of characters they're going to be adding. So I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Like I was ready to be like, oh yeah, they're gonna add like a character from Fire Emblem 3 Houses and like fucking another Pokemon or something. But now it's just like, who the hell knows?
Goku.
No, not Goku.
Goku's in. You know what?
No, he's not.
You say that. But I think Goku has Goku has a non-0% chance right now.
No, he doesn't. They said no characters from things that aren't originally from video games. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Say that to Sakurai, not me, okay?
He could be lying. I just want Goku in a bit. I want Goku in Smash.
Play Jump Ultimate Stars.
Absolutely not. Fuck off.
That game's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Jump Forces, actually.
No, I'm talking about the DS one.
Okay.
The one that's just Smash Bros.
Okay. Well, no, because I want Goku to beat the shit out of Mario. Like that, I'm sorry.
Goku can only beat the shit out of Light Yagami so many times.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't
He's a nerd.
It doesn't ever get old, because like the kid has it coming and it's Goku. But like, I want him to beat the shit out of Mario. It'll be great.
Right. Anyway, speaking of beating the shit out of Mario,
you guys hear about that new Super Smash Brothers game?
They did it. they made John's perfect game.
Oh wow!
I am still just smiling thinking about that game. It is like, it has its issues. It really, really does. But For me, it's incredible. It's fucking incredible. It plays like a dream. Oh, you can hear it in my soul here. It's so good.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm perfectly warm and comfortable. This is joy I'm hearing.
I'm sorry.
And joy from John can be a rare thing. And so this is pure and I love it.
It's really, really fun. It's definitely wowed me. I guess I'll let you all talk about it because I know that pretty much everyone here has at least put their hands on it.
Yeah.
I mean, so only you played it for like 24 hours, right?
No, I didn't. I let everyone else suffer. I went home and slept.
Nice. Good
It
call.
was great.
But you played it.
I have played a lot more of it than I was expecting. Because, I mean, I've been here now 5 times for 5 different Smash games. And I didn't think that I would be impressed by this Smash Bros. Because, you know, Smash 4 was like, all right, cool. We fixed the problems with Brawl. Smash 5 just going to be, you know, all the characters are going to be in it. But no, I'm absolutely just head over heels for Smash. And I've been thinking about it all day. I was like, wow, when was the last time I really felt like I want to rush home right now so I can play this video game? And this is that's what's happening. That's where I'm at. Is I'm like, when's this podcast gonna fucking get over? Because I want to play some Smash with everyone. The online was working better than I expected. We have had great sessions all together. And the Spirits mode is way cooler and way more engrossing than I thought it would be. I kind of thought it would just be like, some fun little thing to fill in for adventure mode. No, it's a full adventure mode and a fun little gotcha mini game that feels so awesome. It's just is the main thing that I've been spending my time on is these little one-stock matches that last like a minute or less. And they all have different fun themes. It's cool.
Yeah, as I said, I've been in finals this past week, but I picked it up and I've just been playing it in like a 15-minute segments while I'm on break, and it's been super fun to just like work through these World of Light battles that are just like you said, like you could just knock them out in a few minutes. And they're all just so like varied too, which is my favorite part, is that like every battle is just has these fun little spins that I've really, really enjoyed.
And some of them are a little bit ridiculously, like shockingly hard.
Oh my God.
Like,
yeah.
Some of them are like, I was not expecting to get my ass kicked up and down 12 times in a row by Ashley from WarioWare, but here I am. Like, what? Some of them are fucking crazy. Outside of that, it's like, it's Smash. I love it. It's great. A lot of like improvements for like the Smash formula. But it's Smash. Mm-hmm. It's Smash, baby.
What did you all feel about unlocking all of the characters as you've gone on that journey?
There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a weirdo, and I enjoyed it like completely unironically all the way through. I loved being able to fight against everybody. I really, really just loved all of that. I do understand people's complaints, though. For the first week, the CPUs were really hard for unlocks for some reason.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
They just put out a patch that made them easier.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank God,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, like some of those were ridiculous.
I am not good at Smash Bros, and I want more characters, please.
I don't want Bowser Jr. that badly.
No, yeah, like, I understand that. Like, I had a good time with it, but I know that I am absolutely an outlier. And also, I did have some trouble with some of those fights where I had to rematch them. And the way that you rematch them is a little weird, too. Like, instead of just... Because in old games, you know, if you... Say, for example, you were about to unlock a character and you lost against them, all you would have to do was, like, go do another versus match, and then they would appear immediately again.
Yeah.
In this game, you have to, like, wait a couple of minutes, and then they show up in this, like, little door under the the Games and More section, and then you can rematch them. It's really weird. But, you know, now that they're easier, I'm sure not that many people are going to be seeing that. not to talk shit, but I'm just saying it'll be a lot easier and you won't have to worry about it as much.
Yeah.
I'm John, and I never had to go to the Challenger's approaching door once.
Is that
Swords? I know.
I literally just said I had to do it a couple of times. Relax.
That was actually, so I didn't like necessarily that whole process. I didn't like how kind of just stale it felt to just be like, all right, another 10 minutes and then another character and then another 10 minutes and another character. But losing to a bunch of them and then going to the Challenger's approaching door and just fighting like 5 or 6 with a character that I got to choose and had control over, that part was kind of fun.
Yeah. That's a little
just like unlocked. That's right. I got all of these done.
Mm-hmm.
I was absolutely quitting out every time. I do not understand how you could wait the 10 minutes. I was very impatient and just...
Yeah, I would go through World of Light and then I would check my phone and I'd be like, oh, it's been 10 minutes. Okay, another character time. Not always, but every now and then I'd be like, oh, it's been well over 10 minutes. Let's get another character, I guess.
Well, I was in a bit I ended up in a bit of a rush because I had some friends coming over Saturday night for my birthday. I wanted to be able to actually be able to play with them and with characters that we like and not just start with the 6 characters that I had unlocked.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the way that they tell you to do it really quickly is to load up your World of Light save and then unload it and you'll get a challenger approaching and then you quit the game, turn it back on and just load that. And that's the fastest way to do it. But the way I found was the most fun was to change your language on the game. Because if you change the game's language, it has to reset the entire game. And then you get to hear fun languages. And
that's nice.
Yeah,
the French announcer is really delightful.
I didn't know about that.
Habitant.
I knew about the quitting out thing. I didn't know changing the language. I guess that makes sense. I just had never considered it. That's actually pretty fun.
I recommend changing your language. Most of the Germanic languages have their own announcer.
Mm-hmm.
Korean does not, and I was a little disappointed because I wanted to hear a Korean Smash announcer.
Sure, interesting.
Purin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I for me, I was just taking my time, and again, this just shows how much of a recluse I am because I was just like, oh hey, I'm gonna play some versus matches. Okay, here's a character. Oh hey, I'm gonna do some classic. Oh, here's a character. Oh hey, I'm gonna do a shit ton of World of Light, and then when I back out of it, oh here's a character. I 100% in World of Light. I did every fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I had a great time with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I had a really good time with it.
Yeah, I haven't touched World of Light yet, but I've been hearing that it's just a really amazing adventure.
It's fun.
I mean, you said that you liked the Spirit board, which I guess to explain for folks who don't really know what this is, World of Light is basically just an adventure mode where you travel across the map and you fight spirits, you fight the characters that are being possessed by the spirits, and each spirit has specific conditions for each of the fight. For example, if you're fighting Rayquaza, the Rayquaza spirit, you'll fight Giant Ridley, and it'll be on the Kalos Pokemon League stage, and it'll be really windy, and Rayquaza will attack you on the stage. So it's oh hey, it's you're fighting Rayquaza. They have they have a shit ton of fights for a bunch of spirits, 600 different fights in this mode. Maybe less than 600, but maybe around 500 or so. But then there's also other spirits that aren't even in World of Light that are in the Spirit board, which are just rotating fights that are those spirit fights, but when you beat them, you get other spirits. So, you could just be sitting there and it's oh, hey, there's, I don't know, fucking Bayonet from Custom Robo, and that fight is 2 Samuses. It's Samus and Dark Samus, and they're
only
colored.
Shoot.
Yeah, they only shoot. There's all these different varieties of battles, and it just stays really fun. I felt the best way to think about it, because I know some people were getting a little frustrated with how long World of Light was. I think the best way to think of it is not as a story mode, because there's not really any story there. The best way to think about it is just, it's event matches.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of event matches.
Whole lot
and
of
if you think about And if you think about it like that, and you're just like, hey, you know, I could just play through these when I want. I think that's a good way to look at it, and just like, hey, you know, here's some more events that I can do.
That does explain why I love the board so much, because my favorite part of Melee was always the event matches and having these weird, the Smash game itself would get kind of stale or boring because it's like, all right, Final Destination, Fox, no items. But the event matches were weird. They always had like weird things happening, and that's what the event board does.
Mm-hmm.
I really love how they adapt certain characters. I love kind of just like the there isn't really a story, but I love the implication of some of it. Like there's the Lord Bulbo fight, which is just like a big bull from Zelda, but it's Wario. So it's just the implication is that like the spirit of this bull has just possessed Wario's body, which is just great.
Yeah.
And some of them are very clever too. Like there's Metal Gear Ray as a Metal Greninja, which I'm a big fan of because they kind of look similar when you think about it.
That's good. Did you ever get the Ness's dad fight? That's just Snake invisible, and Ness is on the field also. So you're under attack from Ness, but also Snake is there, invisible, so you can't see him, and that's supposed to be Ness's dad, the invisible man.
That's very good.
That's really good.
Also, there's Snake Man, who's just Snake.
Yeah, that one's fun. That was very clever.
And it's two snakes, because Snake Man, when Snake Man shoots his projectiles, it's always two projectiles.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's really good. It's super specific. Like if you're a huge nerd like me, you love seeing that stuff. You're just like, oh man, here's this really weird character that nobody knows who the fuck it is, but I do because I know Sabaru DS cooking Navi because I'm fucking weird.
Oh god.
What's the picture game?
Which picture game?
I think it's like she's like an investigator, like a ghost investigator.
Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame, yeah.
Yeah.
My boyfriend was playing and he got to the pro tag of Fatal Frame and I was just like, I'm sorry, Nintendo, are you acknowledging Fatal Frame right now? And then he was like, yeah, she's also an assist trophy. I'm like, she's fucking what?
Because Nintendo published the last Fatal Frame game.
Yeah. It's just fucking bonkers.
It was a Wii U game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's all kinds of really weird shit in there. I mean, there's like 3 Monster Hunter songs in that game because one of the bosses is fucking Rathalos. and the Rathalos fight is like a Monster Hunter fight because if you hit him in the head, he drops like Deku nuts, and you can throw it at it, and it stuns him. And you can get pitfall seeds from Animal Crossing and throw it at the floor, and if he steps on that, he gets buried just like Monster Hunter. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, the attention to detail is just incredible. I don't know if you saw the series of tweets that were just every character's face when they eat super spicy curry. But there's a whole list of just all of their like specific blushes, and so every character that has like a weird palette swap or like non-palette swap, like the Koopa Kids and the Villagers, they all have their own separate animation for that. Mm-hmm. And the Meta Knights, there's multiple Meta Knights. I did not know that, but they all each have their own reaction to super spicy curry.
That's good.
Yeah, because it's Meta Knight, and then there's Galactica Knight and Dark Meta Knight.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
the deep Kirby lore.
There's a lot of Kirby lore. I really love it. I would say the only other big complaint is how the online works. I'll just kind of go ahead and list the online complaints. Basically, because in Smash 4 they had For Fun and For Glory. And For Glory was basically just like, oh hey, you want to do 1v1 on Omega Form stages like Final Destination. Okay. In this game, instead of that, you create your rules, which that is actually something that I really like about this game too, is how customizable each of the fights can be. Like you can list if you want items on, you can list if you want lives, stock, or stamina, because those are the 3 that they have now. It's live, stock, and stamina. They took out Coin Battle, which thank God.
Oh, I love Coin Battle. I'm the only person who really liked Coin Battle.
Yes, you are. and then they let it so you can like customize like handicaps, you can customize how often items show up, you can customize if a stage will like transform or not. So how like some stages will move, you can just have them, you can like for example, if you're playing on like the Icicle Mountain level from Ice Climbers, like the one where like it slides down the mountain, you can make it so it doesn't slide down the mountain anymore. There's just all these little things you can do. You can do a stage morph so it switches between two different stages just in the middle of the match.
That's tight.
There's so many things you can do in this game. It's unreal. But then the problem with the online is that if you want to find a 1v1 fight, like if you just want to do like a serious fight, instead of just going into a section that is only that, you basically just toss your hat into the ring that says, hey, I want to do a 1v1 fight, but then it pairs you up with everybody. So there's a chance that you might match up with somebody who's looking for a 4-player brawl. And you're just going to get thrown in there, and you don't want that. You want to do 1v1 no items, but they wanted 4 players, all items on. And it sounds like they fixed that a little bit with this latest patch. They made it so it prioritizes what you're looking for, but just the fact that there's no button that is just straight up, hey, I want to do 1v1 Battlefield or Final Destination, no items, because that is a big portion of how people play the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of unacceptable. And there's other little things, too, where, like, the battle arenas are pretty okay. Like, you're able to enter a battle arena, and, you can set up the battle arena however you want, like, with all the different options that I listed, and you can have people spectating, and that's all well and good. The one thing that really sucks is if you want to change characters or stages, it takes you out of the, like, line.
Great!
So if you're waiting in... So, like, say, for example, you're sitting there, and you're like second in line for a match, like there's people that are about to fight. If you're like, oh shit, I want to change my character, you get taken out of line. So you have to basically just have people, like, we've been playing some matches in shoot chat, and we've been doing it in voice chat so nobody screws up, which, that's probably the only way you're going to be able to do that if you're playing with friends and you make sure that none of them are being dicks. Because... like, basically, someone will be like, oh, I want to switch characters, and then everyone behind them will, like, take themselves off of the line so they can come back in afterwards. Like, we shouldn't have to do that. Like, people should just be able to change characters and stages just whenever they want, because that's something that people do. Like, there's 74 characters in this game. Let people have fun. Let people pick a bunch of different characters. Like, you're not letting people have fun with it. That's really my only complaint really is how the online is handled. They just need to fix it a little bit. I feel like it's on the right track. If they just fix these little things, it'll be fucking perfect. But
yep.
That's really it.
I think the solution to that is just you need a line saver. Just like, oh, this is where you were in line. Boop, yeah. Put yourself back into line right there. That way, if you're still in the menus and your turn comes up, they can still pass you and keep the line moving.
Yeah.
It's something really simple.
Absolutely. Like, it's just these little annoyances for the online that build and build and build that become frustrating. And again, they're fixable, but I've seen some people complaining about the netcode. I think they fixed it a little bit, but I don't know, it lags sometimes when we're doing like 4-player matches. But I haven't seen too much of a problem when it's just 1v1 in our arena. But who knows? I have seen a lot of like pro smashers complaining that it's laggy, but I don't think any of us have. I don't think any of us have had too much trouble just doing 1v1 matches. We'll see how it goes.
I did it for a little bit and then just suddenly stopped a couple days ago.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the flow of Smash Bros right now in its current iteration compared to previous ones? Like comparing this to Smash 4, how does it feel?
Oh, I think it feels amazing. I think it's the best playing Smash Bros. Period. It's fast. It's faster than Smash 4, but it has a lot of the same like physicality to it. So it's basically just improved Smash 4. Like Smash 4 was already probably the best playing one at the time, and this is just like, oh hey, this is better.
Yeah, that's exactly where I stand as well. Like before Smash Ultimate, I was like, yeah, Smash 4 just feels the best out of all of them. But now it's like, oh well. Smash Ultimate is Smash 4, but hey, it's even better now.
I think that the visuals are really actually greatly improved. Like I saw a comparison of just like Mario's Fireball from previous games to now, and it's like all the graphics are just like sharper and tighter and like more coherent in a way. I think between like even though it's meshing all these different styles, it like still feels coherent and sharp and neat, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of my feeling as well. Was it feels faster. The thing that has been the most interesting to me is how they decide when you lose your stock. Like, if you get hit by a smash attack at a certain percentage, it'll zoom in and say, it'll signal to everyone, you have lost, or you have won this fight.
Yeah.
It'll just be like, hard zoom in, everything explodes, and that both players then know, all right, that was a finishing move.
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
That's something that's been in Smash Bros. Is like, hey, when you get hit by X attack, it has the launching capability to launch you to your death, no matter where you are on the stage, at Y percentage. And now they've actually like made that a like thing that's a part of the game. That's a mechanic, is when you hit them with a finishing move, what that looks like.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. I'm wondering if that will help people develop into professional players of the game, if that'll make playing this as a like competitive esport easier for people.
Just because like suddenly like you can tell like, oh, I hit them with this move at this percentage, and I can visually see that it is 100% a kill.
Yeah, there's the people who are going to mine for that anyway that are already like competitive players, but I'm wondering if that'll help bring people who would usually be more casual fans into a competitive scene, because they can now easily meta game it for themselves just from their couch without having to go online to be like, my forward smash kills at 85% on light characters or something like that.
I don't know specifically about like that in particular, but I do feel like from personal experience, like I said, I'm not very good at Smash Bros, but like I can see myself putting a lot of time into this game and like actually trying to get good. I think there's something about like the tightness of the controls that really stand out to me. There's like I mean, Smash Bros has always come off as like a pretty simple fighting game, like not, and like obviously there's a lot to it, but it's like easy to jump into. And I think that this one is definitely no exception to that, but it's just something about it has really like pulled me in and made me want to like actually figure out like, hey, how are these controls actually working? How are these attacks working? How can I be better at this?
I love hearing people talk who don't play fighting games talk about fighting games like that. It makes me, it puts a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, you're getting into it. I just, cause like I've been there like with like, actually that's like how, like Smash is how I got into fighting games back with like Melee. Like I had that moment where I'm like, I want to know just what I'm doing and like how it's like, I want to be better based on these mechanics.
Yep.
And I think Smash Ultimate definitely like is very good for delivering on that experience. I also think that zoom in thing you were talking about, Solon, I think fucking like metagaming notwithstanding, I think it'll be great for generating hype at tournaments.
Hell yeah. That's true. You want to be there at the tournament when you see the zoom in and everyone knows it's over.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot about this iteration of the game specifically, because so the whole thing from Brawl to 4 was that they needed to make it more into a fighting game and less into a party game. And they were like, all right, we messed up with some of these kind of fun little party gimmicks. We're going to make it more serious. And then from 4 to 5, it feels like they figured out what serious actually means. And it doesn't just mean like, oh, the fighting game flows faster and there's less gimmicks. It's actually, no, we're teaching the players how to play our game, and they're making more critical players out of the people that are playing by giving us things like notification when a final blow has happened, giving us exact percentages on damage. the precision that you have to control like how much damage happens is really cool. And a lot of the telegraphing on attacks has changed in a way where it's like, oh, I know when I'm doing something that is affected by directional inputs or it, like changes in some way depending on how I move the stick. There's a lot of cool stuff like that I feel like makes us more critical players, and that's what makes me really excited for the Smash game.
I think World of Light to some extent does that too, right? Because because when I'm doing these like very specific games, I found myself like breaking down. Okay, what is CPU doing here? What is the like? I mean, from a base level, like, hey, what are these like weird little quirky rules in here mean? But also, how can I adjust my own play to change that? Right? Like there's a match against Cap'n from Animal Crossing, which I think is Koopaling, if I'm not, or not Koopa, Bowser Jr., if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's Bowser Jr., and there are heavy winds. So you're basically like fighting against the wind just to like stay on this, little island. And so I am just like adjusting my play and trying to like figure out, I'm playing as Kirby and trying to like see how I can time this like side B attack to like knock him off the stage in the right direction. And I just found myself like really strategizing how exactly I can avoid his stupid fucking cannonballs and make it all work to come together into this fight. So I think that there is something in those just like little weird fights that are even then helping us be more critical.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Like I started to use Pokemon Trainer because I was like, oh, hey, you know, I want to, for World of Light, kind of be able to really quickly rotate based on what I need to do in the middle of a match between a light, a medium, and a heavy character, because that's what Pokemon Trainer is. And then like, oh, hey, I found out I'm pretty okay with Pokemon Trainer. Like, Pokemon Trainer is now like in my rotation. Like, I was we were playing on in Shoot Chat a few nights ago, and I whipped out my Squirrel, which I probably should have worded that a little better. I realized that one. I realized I shouldn't have said that about halfway through the word
I could hear it. I heard the hesitation, but the follow.
The abort.
You held your hand over the abort button. You're like, no, I gotta continue. I have to trudge
this one
on.
Stays.
Yeah, but I found out that I'm pretty okay with Squirtle, so you know.
Yeah.
There you go. It's fun. Like, it's a really, really incredible game, and I, you know, like 5 out of 5 all around. Like, I would have written a full review if we weren't neck deep in Game of the Year right now, but I really adore it. Like, they just need to fix a couple of things with the online and get those DLC characters out already, and then we'll be golden.
Hey, John, you probably know more than I would about kind of what the professional scene looks like or what they're talking about. The most interesting thing that happened during Smash 4 was them going from 3 life battles to 2 life battles. And I was wondering if there was any talk for this game about whether they're going to do a 2-stock game or a 3-stock game or a timed game. Like, what's people's thoughts on that, and how close is it to the standard that Smash gives us is 3 lives in 2.5 minute fights or 3.5 minute fights? Is it similar to that?
I would not know. It doesn't seem like there's any agreement yet. I don't think there has been any big tournaments yet, which, I'll be honest, I feel like a big reason why it might be because it's going to take people a little bit to unlock all the characters.
Yeah.
That might actually be a legitimate. Yeah.
Like I follow Alex Jabali on Twitter, who runs CEO, and straight up he went on vacation to Dubai over the past week, and one of the things he did was he just sat like his nieces in front of the TV and just had them play Smash Bros all day to unlock the characters because he didn't want to.
That's advanced strats right there.
Like, that's the kind of shit that tournament organizers are going to have to do for their tournaments because, hey, fucking trying to figure out how to unlock all these characters. Like, you know, like I said, I had fun with it, but I also understand, hey, people want to play as the characters they want to play as. People want to do tournaments, and unlocking, like, there's like 8 characters unlocked at the beginning of that game. You have to unlock like 64, maybe
yeah.
like 62, something like that. It's a lot.
That is rough, but to all the tournament organizers out there, first of all, we love you. Thank you so much for everything you do. But you are getting to make a tournament for a portable console. And I think that's going to be fucking rad.
That's true.
Because if anything goes wrong, you'd be like, yo, Dave, give me your Switch.
Yeah, that's true.
I know it's in your pocket.
The easiest like tournament setup in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That actually
Casuals are going to be so easy on that.
That
Money match me now in the parking lot.
That actually, like, back when the Switch got announced, I was making jokes about like they better put Melty Blood on this so I can just play it anywhere.
That's right, the picture of people playing Smash in the bathroom between the stalls. Put the toilet paper underneath the Switch so it wouldn't get dirty.
Oh, that was so fucking funny.
Perfectly halfway between blessed and cursed.
Which just makes it totally neutral. It's a totally normal image.
People are going to be playing Smash Bros. Like in the Mariana Trench. I almost said Marinara. Christ. The Mariana Trench.
You are on your game here.
Now I want some mozzarella sticks. Damn.
The coup at Pizza Hut was real.
Oh, boy.
I just like that you talking about like Jabali like having to like grind through all of these characters using his nieces or nephews. I don't
his
remember.
Poor family members.
His family members in Dubai. That reminds me, like, brief aside, when I was in high school, we had an overnight lock-in gaming LAN party thing. And there was tournaments and there was a brawl tournament and we get there and the organizers realize no one brought a Wii with a complete brawl file on it. So they had people throughout, like the tournament was like, I think it was like 6 hours into the event. So they had 6 hours to get through Subspace Emissary. I don't know how it's pronounced. And so it was just, it was two people. It was like shifts of like the organizing team. Like they would just like try and get through the levels as fast as fucking possible. And like every hour or so they would swap out two new people so they wouldn't get burnt out. It was like, that sort of like sums up the whole feeling I have on it. It's like, if you want to do a tournament, you gotta work for it.
Boy. Yeah.
One more thing, speaking of Jabali's nephews and nieces, the gender-neutral term for that is nibblings.
Oh, okay. Well,
if you don't know if you have a niece or a nephew right now, you can always call them a nibbling.
Yeah, okay. Jabali's nibblings.
All right, well, I guess...
It's just siblings, but for nieces and nephews, it's siblings, but it's nibblings. Nibblings is the best word ever, that's all.
Well, I guess we're not going to be allowed to CEO next year, so we're going to have to figure out where ChoochCon is going to be.
Well, it's not us that employed nibbling labor, okay?
Okay. Christ. All right, so that's our Smash Bros. Talk. Again.
That was only, what, like 45 minutes? No, but that was, you know what?
Yeah,
we basically speedran that.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Janie, do you want to talk about what's been going on with the new storefronts that have been opening lately?
Sure. I'd be happy to break down some of that news. So there's been a lot of movement in the game publishing scene right now, in terms of storefronts. So this started 2 weeks ago when Steam announced that they were going to give 75% revenue cut to games that make over $10 million. Which was really just like a blatant grab at bigger developers and really kind of screwed over indie folks and was really not taken well. Then a few weeks later, just a few days ago, Epic Games announced that they are starting their own store. They're going to be publishing like a hand-curated selection of games and opening it up more broadly in the coming months. And what's special about their store is that they're going to allow for an 88% cut for all publishers. So right now Steam is at 70% for most developers, 75% if you make over $10 million. But now on a Epic Game Store, you're going to get 88% of your revenue, which is significant.
Yeah.
Another cool thing about the Epic Game Store is that they're going to be if you publish with Unreal Engine, with Unreal Engine 4, if you publish on the Epic Game Store, they're also going to waive the like actual, the licensing fee for those games, which I think is actually really cool and interesting, and an interesting way of getting encouraging developers to use their tools and then also use their store to like synergistically work together, whatever that business talk is. So that's really interesting. And then was this yesterday that this was posted?
It was very recent.
It was very recent. Either yesterday or the day before, Discord announced that on their store they're going to be allowing game developers to self-publish their games on the Discord store with a 90% revenue cut. This has been super interesting for me in how it's sort of like, it feels like we're at this point now where Steam is no longer like the taken for granted default.
Yeah.
It feels like
the monopoly is being dissolved.
Thank goodness.
The market works.
Yay!
No.
So I'm nervous, but also yay.
I mean, Valve.
Me too.
Valve's been fucking terrible this last 365 days or more.
Jesus Christ.
So
yeah, I mean,
good thing I'm glad we're moving away from them.
Yeah, between the fucking like neo-Nazi forums and all the nonsense over them randomly banning, nudity, games with queer content, especially. So that is actually one thing worth noting about the Discord store is they said that they're not going to be allowing any games with not safe for work content. It seems like just like the Epic Game Store, these are both going to be like very hand curated, hand picked, carefully put together storefronts. Which again, in comparison to Steam's rather bloated library.
Yeah.
I think this step is interesting. This like almost race to the bottom to attract developers is interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to shake out in the coming months. Do y'all have any thoughts on thoughts or opinions on how this might go?
I honestly, I don't know how it might go. It definitely seems like it's very good that the publishers are I'm glad that we're taking these steps, not just as moving away from Steam, but also now smaller development companies like indie developers can get the revenue they deserve through publishing their games. I've seen so many indie developers talk about buy my game on itch.io or GOG. Yeah. Don't fucking buy it on Steam. It's there for your convenience, but honestly, buy it anywhere else because Steam is a fucking load of horse shit and they're not going to give me any money.
Yeah. I mean, it is worth noting, this is not new.
Yeah.
This sort of revenue sharing has been done on itch.io for years. If you don't know, itch.io is a smaller indie game storefront. It includes a lot of just small projects, a lot of game jam projects. But there are some really, really quality games on there. And the interesting thing about it is that they allow developers to set their own revenue share. They're suggested, I think, is 10%, which is what Discord is starting with their store, but you can go all the way down to 0% revenue share and just get all the revenue, which is great for smaller indie projects who really maybe can't afford to contribute to the ecosystem the same way.
Yeah.
So continue to support itch.io. If you're not on there already, get on there, check out some games. I am interested. I'm always interested in anything that's going to make Steam, that's going to move away from Steam and Valve as a company.
Yeah.
But I am still sort of uncertain on I don't know about the viability, but just what these stores are going to look like going forward, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are up in the air, especially with regards to how people are going to buy their games. Are they going to go to these multiple different storefronts and compare prices and compare how much owners are going to get a cut? Are they going to just keep defaulting to Steam? Or is there going to be something where developers are going to be putting all their games out on all storefronts, so that players can choose which storefront they want to go to? And then on top of that, will they get those games in the same way that Steam does it, where you have to have Steam open to run those games? Or is it going to be like itch.io or Humble Bundle, where you get a download immediately? Because that'll also affect a lot of how people play these games. If there are dedicated, if it's the same as Steam for for Discord, if Discord store is like you have Discord open and then you launch your games from Discord, then I think there will be a lot more competition, but I don't know if it will go in Discord's favor. I'm not sure necessarily if Steam has competition in this boat in a way that will actually affect Steam. Like I don't think Steam's gonna react in a way where they're like, crap, I mean, y'all get 80%, we get 20% cut. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really see this moving Steam and Steam's policy. I mean, so it's interesting for me because for my entire, PC gaming life, Steam has just been like the default. And so it is interesting to see like any amount of movement in this space. But yeah, who knows if it'll be last year or not.
More people in the game.
All right.
Definitely. Speaking
of more people in the game, Solon, somebody just released a new video game console.
Yeah, 2018. This generation has brought us some really great video game consoles, and well-known entrepreneur and a styling brand person. Don't laugh, okay? DeAndre Cortez Way is an important influencer of all types. If you've ever heard of, he goes by the name Soulja Boy.
Oh, I've heard of him. I've heard this name thrown around in the industry.
And Soulja Boy, important person for knowing DC comic superheroes and what they do to their hoes, and also knowing.
Yeah,
God damn, that one took me a second.
Jesus.
Known for having very important thoughts on Braid, the video game.
Oh man, fuck. Oh, I forgot about that video. Soulja Boy is in the news. He's back.
Soulja Boy is in the news. He's back. We're on SouljaWatch.com. That's not a joke. This isn't like hashtag SouljaWatch 2018. No. His website is SouljaWatch.com. It's his entrepreneurial site where he will sell you Soulja Watch and Soulja earbuds and Soulja headphones, but also now, not only a Soulja gift card for Soulja Watch, but SouljaWatch.com, you can get a Soulja game console and Soulja game handheld. They are emulators that they've just picked up and are now reselling over AliExpress with the Soulja brand on it. It's it's almost not newsworthy, which is what makes it so newsworthy.
This looks like a certain Nintendo console from not too long ago. I'm looking at this Soulja handheld. It's reminding me. I don't know if what was it called? The Wii U? It looks a little bit like it.
If you're thinking it looks a little like a Game Boy Advance, you're in the right place, because there is 3,000 built-in games, and most of them are Game Boy Advance games.
With download support, I'm now seeing.
Yep. It is just an emulator like you'd go pick up a Raspberry Pi and put a little case on it. And the weird thing is that they're sold out.
They're sold out.
Soulja game handhelds are completely sold out.
It's fucking wild.
I can only imagine there was like 7 for sale and sold out immediately.
Yeah, the Soulja game
couldn't
console
have been a big launch.
The Soulja game console, the mainline one, is actually on sale right now for only $150. And that's 800 classic games.
I need to just be very clear. Don't buy that. Don't even click on buy with PayPal on the site, because there's really no reason to own this.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the specs for this now. Here's some highlights. Package. Yes. Color. White console. Game. Over 800 built-in games. Age. Over 3 years old. Now, that one's a little bit tricky. I thought you were selling this as a new console, Mr. Soldier, if I could be so nasty. Type. For Soldier Game /PS /Neo Geo /PC /Sega /GBA /NES video games. What the absolute fuck is this thing? There's a picture of Kazuya for the fucking Tekken series.
My favorite thing about this is that there's no, like, branding on this. There's no, like... There's nothing. There's nothing to say that this is a Soldier game console. It is just a white box.
Yeah, that's especially why you should not pick this up necessarily, because you can get that same exact white box for much cheaper anywhere else.
Oh, this is the funny. I thought you were joking when you said this is Soldier Watch. I was going to be like, hey, Niall, you should grab that URL. Didn't realize that's the official Soldier Boy storefront.
Yep. Either way, it's been a great advertisement for the site itself. I'm really happy this exists. I think it's really, like, fun. I don't know if I'm trying to think ethically how bad this is. And
Pretty.
It doesn't. I mean, pretty, but if it incites people to go pick up a frickin' Raspberry Pi and learn how to make their own box,
Their own Soldier
that's
box.
cool.
And then sell it
Yeah, for $200.
as a counterfeit Soldier game.
Y'all remember like 4 years ago when Soulja Boy tweeted like, Soulja Boy the video game. This is way longer than 4 years ago. Soulja Boy the video game coming for the Xbox 720 and PS4. Yeah, this is he couldn't get it on the Xbox 720 because it ended up not existing.
It didn't exist.
They canceled it because of the Soulja Boy video game not. The projected sales were too low, so they canceled the whole console and just rebranded as the Xbox One. So Soulja Boy was so mad that he invented his own console with 800 games on it.
I can't believe Soldier designed and built by hand.
Every single one of them.
And all the games, too.
He's been working on this for a while.
That's where he's been, man.
Ever since that tweet.
Yeah.
Like 6 years of just cranking out 3,000 games.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I think maybe my actual favorite part of this is that he tweeted something recently like, oh, people are laughing at me now. Wait until they see my next console.
Oh my god.
Yes! Oh, that's extremely good.
Oh, hang on. Actually, I've just a little more highlight for the specs for the Soulja Boy handheld. Didn't realize this. I just want to say, it is white in all the pictures. Color, black console. Excuse me? We got some surprises, I guess. Also, material.
Careful what you buy.
The material, it's made out of Soulja Game video console. Or Soulja Game video game console, I'm sorry.
Of course, that's what it's made out of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm buying.
Now, I know we're focused on the Soldier Game handheld and Soldier Game console here, but I have some concerns about the other items on this site.
Like the Soldier Watch?
Like the Soldier Watch, which does just appear to be an Apple Watch with all the Apple references photoshopped out. Mm-hmm. Also, you could also purchase the Soldier headphones wireless Bluetooth, which are just Beats with the Beats logo photoshopped out.
Yep.
I think he's just buying like Chinese bootlegs and reselling them at a slight uptick. Like that's all he's doing.
Slight
That's
is not
exactly what
enough.
he's doing.
These are well above what they're sold for as bootlegs, I think. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god. I want to do some
weird.
investigative journalism and track down exactly which fucking knockoff bullshit console he's getting these.
It won't be too hard because it does say brand name Soldier Game by Anbernick. So I think there's your winner, Anbernick.
There we go.
Also, package, yes. Touchscreen, no. Thank you for clarifying.
No.
Okay.
That will save a couple screens out there.
All right. Okay. Well, so speaking of some really fucked up shit that's been going on, folks.
Hey, Soldier Boy
again.
Soldier Boy has a dream, okay? It may be fucked up, but he's living his dream.
I just found the exact console on Amazon for $60.
Yep. The exact one.
Oh, shit.
Great. But do they support Soldier Game?
That's true. Do they?
No, this one has 2,999 games.
You gotta be able to boot that on, and DeAndre shows up on your screen like, hey, thanks for buying my video game console. Here's a bunch of video games. Like, it's just him that shows up.
What if it's good?
It's not.
He made one game. He made a game.
I've been working on this UI for 3 years. I wanted a really good way to show all 3,000 of these games I downloaded onto the system. Here's a beautiful UI.
Hey, you know what? It's probably better than the Xbox UI.
Damn! Shot across the bow.
Pew pew! Alright, let's move on to the next fucked up thing that we can talk about. So, there's gonna be a Sonic movie.
Fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's so much that has happened.
So, they revealed the first, teaser poster of the Sonic movie. And he's this hunched over little fucked up gremlin man that's blue and has big bulging eyes, and you can't see his full, they have him shrouded in shadow, so you can't see him in full.
His silhouette is daunting and foreboding.
His silhouette is absolutely horrendous. So that was the first poster. The second poster, they put out another poster.
Well, it was leaked.
And
I think.
Well, it's out. I think it was initially leaked, but I think it's out and about now.
Yeah.
And he has incredibly detailed legs. Maybe like really, really muscly gams here, and it does. They made they tried to make it look like there's a speed trail. He ran all the way up the what's the fucking bridge?
The Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge, thank you. It's like he ran up the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, wow, he's super fast. The camera is positioned right where his crotch is, so it does look like he just pissed that.
I hadn't made the connection of that, actually. That sucks a lot.
It does look like he pissed, and it's bad. So the really screwed up thing is that around the time that this came out, someone posted a, leaked test poster on V, where they, drew up a potential design for Sonic, and were like, oh, hey, this is what we think Sonic should look like, this is what his cop buddy is supposed to look like, because, hey, it looks like they really wanted Chris Pratt to play him, because this guy in this poster just looks like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
But they didn't get Chris Pratt, they got James Marsden, and the design for Sonic here doesn't look that bad. It looks like what I would expect them to make a realistic Sonic the Hedgehog to look like.
Yeah, he was cute.
But it doesn't seem like they're going with that at all in this version. He looks like a fucked up animal man who I feel like I want to shoot with a shotgun, because if I don't, he's going to bite me and turn me into one too.
Isn't that the plot of Sonic Unleashed?
Probably. I don't know. It's not good.
There's so many things that are haunting me about this movie, especially Jim Carrey being Dr. Eggman.
I can't wait for that.
Because that's going to be live action. The thing that I'm most afraid of is that we have no idea yet for sure, are Sonic's eyes going to be connected or not together?
Oh, don't make me think about it. That's body horror right there.
So they interviewed, I think IGN interviewed the creators of this movie, and they specifically mentioned that Sega, like, argued with and doesn't like the direction they went with his eyes.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's a bad sign.
That could go either way.
I'm looking at this poster again now. I found a very high-res JPEG of this, and it kind of looks like you can see part of an eye.
Yeah.
Like part of a very small eye on the like very right side of the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It scares me.
And it looks like they're going small hedgehog eyes, like real-ass hedgehog eyes, which is,
certainly something. That's certainly a decision of some kind.
It's gonna be a nightmare, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm so excited to watch this fucking atrocity in theaters.
It's just a friend of mine edited the poster so that he had like a big, massive schlong just outlined right there.
I saw that.
and it is haunting me. It is haunting me. And I just couldn't. I just couldn't move on from the segment without just stating that fact that Sonic Schlong, the Hog's Hog, as Ryan puts it.
Do not say those words.
Shout outs to friend of the site, Ryan. Yeah.
Wonderful.
My middle schoolers also have just gone whole hog on this one. They are very excited by this leaked poster because it just says Fast Friends.
Yeah.
And like it's supposed to be like Fast and the Furious kind of font, I think is what they're going for. But they were just very confused at the command. Okay, you want me to fast and then friends? It's just fast, period, friends, period. And I could also, I'm like, yeah, I can't get past that. What do they want from us?
Oh, they want you to
fast friends?
They want you to fast, and they want you to binge watch Friends on Netflix. Not a great combination. Those are basically
Or
the
they're
two things
asking
I
you-
want to not do the most.
They're asking you to give up Friends, the TV show, for Lent.
Oh.
Easiest decision I've ever made.
All right, Zach, real quick, do you want to touch upon the last stupid-ass thing that has occurred recently?
Capcom is at it again. So, Street Fighter V, the great game that everyone loves. Nothing is wrong with it except all of it. Recently, they have added a fun new thing where you can put ads for the Capcom Pro Tour Cup, whatever the fuck it's called. You can put ads for that on your costumes, and you get in-game currency for wearing advertisements. It's fucking awful. If you haven't seen this before, you need to look this up because it is Akuma in his famous pose with his back to the camera, and they have replaced the kanji on the back of his gi with the Capcom Pro Tour logo. It is fucking atrocious. It is abhorrent. It's the most insane, the most out of touch idea I've ever seen a company pull. It's so fucking weird. This isn't gonna get anyone to care about the Pro Tour. It's just gonna get people to complain about the fact that, I have to wear this dumbass logo in the most tacky way possible to get fight money now?
And it's no fight money. It's 8 fight money
you get
per
nothing.
match
You get
that
nothing.
you do. And a costume is $1,000 fight money dollars, bison dollars, I guess. It's nothing.
It's fucking weird.
That feels like something Cyberpunk 2077 would do as a tongue-in-cheek thing.
You're not wrong.
I think the really funny thing is that they did this ad thing, and they could only do it for their Pro Tour.
Yeah.
They couldn't secure anyone, nobody else wanted to throw some ads on there. Nobody no, gaming chairs or monitors or whatever the fuck. Because, they'll do advertisements during streams. You watch a stream like that, they'll be yeah, we're sponsored by this company. Capcom is putting some money in, but here's, Razer or gaming chairs and monitors and all that. But, no, nobody wanted to partner with Capcom. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Capcom! Street Fighter V!
Because everyone realized, they pitched this idea to some big name companies, and every single one was probably just ooh, no, everyone's gonna hate that. And lo and behold. Although I do want to say, the thought of Akuma with a Gamer Goo logo on his back is tickling me.
Gamer Goo?
Gamer Goo.
You're the only ones. Do it, please.
Gamer Goo, I know you're out there. I need you to sponsor Street Fighter. If you sponsor Street Fighter, I will pick up Street Fighter.
We'll learn Akuma specifically so I can recreate the fucking Tokido pose, but with
Gamer Goo
the Gamer Goo logo on my back instead.
Now, you did say logo, which I'm a big fan of.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways.
The weirdest part is that all of this has been very distracting to the bigger news that, hey, the Capcom Pro Tour is happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening.
This weekend. A little weird to throw advertisements all over your game and like alienate your entire fan base a week before Capcom Pro Tour happens.
It's fucking weird. Whole thing's fucking weird.
Absolutely.
Because it's not like it's that much different from any other kind of like seasonal event. It's only going to happen for a very short amount of time. But wow, it really alienated a lot of people.
It was just a bad call. Shocking for coming from Capcom.
All right, are we ready to move on to questions, folks?
Yep, I'm looking forward to their next fuck up.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to send in a question, please go to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. That is videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. You will sound like these fine folks right here. We got a question from Shoeless who says, odds on Bubsy showing up in the Crash Team Racing remaster.
You know, it's very funny that Shoeless asks that, because when you were like, what characters would you put in Crash Team Racing? It took a lot of self-restraint to not just be like, oh, Bubsy. Like, I legitimately thought that. So you know what? Now that I know great minds think alike, I think someone out there on the dev team might have had the same thought.
You never know.
What?
Bubsy's back. The Bobcat's back, so you never know.
What could possibly go wrong?
Bubsy has just as many odds to be in Smash as well.
He sure does, dude.
Oh my god. I'd rather have Conquer.
That's a scary thought. That's a really scary thought.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, his final smash is he summons the poop monster.
Jesus.
You know he's just gonna like rob someone that you actually like of their invitation.
Oh.
Like 2B is gonna be opening up the letter and you're just gonna hear, move aside, motherfucker, and then like blap blap blap. Conquer is now in Smash.
Nice. Live and reloaded.
Oh man, it is move aside, motherfucker, no censorship. That's a
the game is rated
thought.
E10 right now.
That's okay.
Online content is not rated by the ESRB.
You can only play as Conquer online.
Yeah.
Because he's swearing the whole time.
Oh boy. Alright, the Mighty Mighty Boss Stones has sent in a question, and they're asking, I got a Switch Pro controller shortly after Ultimate came out, and it's easily my favorite controller. That being said, what's the most awkward, unwieldy, or unreliable gaming peripheral you've ever experienced or are currently experiencing?
Soldier Watch.
I feel like our conversation about the Soulja Boy peripherals, like we experienced that. I feel like we could mention that.
I once in middle school I got really into like little electronics projects.
Ooh.
Or maybe it was late, I forget, like early middle school. Yeah, I would like make little like robots with things. And for one, I needed a vibrating motor. And so I did something terrible that I regret to this day, but I took apart a DualShock for my PS2. I had like an old one that was just like the Player 2 one. I didn't play with it as much anymore. So I like opened up the DualShock and like cut out one of the vibrating motors and used it in the project. The project turned out really cool. It was like a little like jumping around robot thing, but I still regret it to this day because I like couldn't get the controller back together fully right.
Ooh.
Like the screws wouldn't go back in correctly, so I just sort of had to like wrap it in duct tape. So then from then on, anyone who came over to my house and was playing Player 2, I was like, I'm sorry. I had like my nice like translucent blue one that I loved, and then I would just give them the like gray held together with duct tape, and now the rumble's broken. Sorry.
Oh my
Wait,
god, JD.
hold up. How old were you?
I was probably 11, I think, probably when I
Wow,
did
that's
this.
so fucking cool. You took apart a controller, took out the vibrating motor, put it into another project, and then resealed up your entire DualShock 2 controller so that it worked and it plugged in and it could still function as a crappy Player 2 knockoff controller? That's incredible.
You know,
It was... I just, like, snipped the wires. There wasn't a lot to it, but thank you, Solon.
I took
That's
apart a
pretty
GameCube controller for a science fair project because I just wanted to know what the heck was going on in there. And then after the project was over, I was like, I broke it.
you know,
It's never going back together.
that still sounds
God.
better than like a Mad Catz controller. So
That's true.
I have a fucked up answer.
okay.
The DualShock 3.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a take.
I mean,
Oh my god. What a blessed life you live.
I mean, like, I don't think that's the worst, but it's, you know, as far as first party controllers go, I think it's probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah, I
mean,
think
I'll-
there's an argument that can be made there. Legitimately,
You
yeah.
know, like I'll be honest, I don't want to, like, I usually got controllers bundled in with the consoles that I bought.
Right.
And I never really played multiplayer games growing up, you know, I'm a fucking dweebus, okay? So, I didn't really have to worry too much about that. And usually if I did have friends over, they also played games, so they brought their controllers. That was never really an issue. So, yeah, like, I feel like the only time that I can really say, hey, this just sucks, was when I got a PS3 eventually, and I had to use the DualShock 3, and it was just garbage. It is such a bad controller. It feels like it will snap if you press it down too hard. Like,
Yeah.
it's awful, awful, awful.
First of all, my roommate actually got a big ass Pop Music controller a couple weeks ago, and that's definitely the most unwieldy controller I've ever seen because it's as big as my fucking futon. It's literally, it's fucking massive. And it is heavy. And anytime they have to play, they have to pull out our mini fridge and use that as a table because they can't have it in their lap. But when I was a kid, my dogs chewed the like rubbery bits off of the thumbsticks for my my game, like all of my GameCube controllers, like clockwork. It happened to every single one of them. So all but like eventually I bought one more that was good, but outside of that, every single one of them was like, it was like playing the like Super Smash Brothers Melee on like thumbtacks. Like they were just like these pointy plastic bits just digging into your thumb, but you're like, I gotta unlock Mewtwo. So that's probably the worst.
I think for me, my worst and my best come from the exact same place. Well, actually, no, my worst is probably just the worst Guitar Hero controller that money could buy. Going third party for those was just a disaster.
Oh, that's bad.
The most unreliable gaming peripheral I've ever owned was the dance mat that came with Dance Dance Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Those
god.
things are
Which is weird because the most reliable gaming peripheral I've ever gotten was the dance mat that came with High School Musical 3 Dance Party.
that
And I
kicks
still
ass.
use that one.
That owns.
Do you use it to play other games?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's so
It's
good.
the same, just up, down, left, right dance mat that you can use with any other game. And it just has that thick plastic liner around it that was like really good.
Yeah.
So you'll like launch into Modern Warfare 2 maps, like just jumping back and forth real quick.
Dance on them.
Yeah.
I
So you
think
do
You
it.
out here camping, I'm out here dancing.
I think every
Fuck, I
game
wanna see
should
that.
have a functionality where if you use a DDR pad, your character just starts fucking dancing. I think that'd be really great. I think you should be able to play DDR in Fortnite. And that's my great idea pitch.
Epic, hire Zach.
Yeah, please. I have no experience, and I just have dumb ideas, but I'll figure it out. I'm a go-getter.
Alright, let's see here. We got a question from... Oh, wow. You know, we talk about Vegeta a lot.
Oh, no.
We got a pretty powerful question asker here. We got a question from Bardock, the father of Goku.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Bardock's asking us a question this week. The Mighty Saiyan Warrior asks, do you think there is any chance Nintendo puts out better Joy-Cons for the Switch in the future? Do you feel they can improve them, or are you fine with how they are? I have big hands, and they never felt super great to me.
I have the same problem. I'm a big motherfucker, and I just don't like using the Joy-Cons very much, and I don't know how they could improve them.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if they will, like, make them bigger or anything. Like, there is all this talk that there's going to be a Switch Pro next
XL.
year of some kind. I don't know if, like, making the Switch bigger is a great idea, per se.
No.
And then if they did make the Joy-Cons bigger, then they would just be, like, hanging off the top of the Switch or some shit. And that would be pretty awful.
Yeah.
I would say the only thing that I could see that I want them to do that is, like, I guess reasonable is, and I know there are third-party companies that have done this, but Nintendo should actually just do it, is they need to put an actual D-pad on the left Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, I understand why they have it the way that they do, but at the very least, maybe just, like, sell official left Joy-Cons with a D-pad or something like that, because... Like, I understand that they need to have it be buttons, so if you're playing, like, with two Joy-Cons on the side, you do need to be able to push buttons, but if you're playing with the Joy-Con grip, if you're trying to play something with that, it's awful. It's really awful. And I would it kind of depends on how much it would cost, because there are alternatives that are really good controllers, like those 8-bit Do controllers, and they're like $60, but they're basically just amped up Super Nintendo controllers with thumbsticks, and those are really, really good controllers, and they're perfect for, you know, your side-scrolling games, or maybe even fighting games, like what you would use the Joy-Con grip for, potentially, if you don't want to buy a Pro controller. And, yeah, I think they should put out some kind of variation on the left Joy-Con that has a D-pad, so if you're playing single player with the grip, you just have a D-pad. That they definitely should look into that.
So I'm holding a Joy-Con in my hands and a normal controller. Everything else is a normal controller, obviously. And the thing that I'm feeling the most is not that it's, like, too small, as much as, like, it does not fit in my hands the way that I need it to.
Yeah.
I've noticed that when I was playing Celeste in handheld mode, that it's just like, yeah, I can play this for 30 minutes, and then my fingers start cramping up, and I'm like, all right, I gotta stop now. Just because it's kind of starting to bug my knuckles. And so, yeah, I think there's a way where they could actually make it so, like, the sides come out more, that it'll make it so that it'll feel like more like a normal controller in your hands. It's been amazing getting to play Smash with the Pro controller, because it's just like, oh wow, this is a Nintendo game with a good ass controller. That's been my thing, and it's like, why can't we just have something that attaches to the Joy-Con that feels more like this? And maybe something that raises the Joy-Con the stick out just a little tiny bit more.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes.
Bardock, thank you for the great question.
Aren't you supposed to be
Bardock.
dead?
You know, maybe he's just chilling out somewhere playing Switch games, you know?
That's fair.
Maybe he's dead somewhere where they got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I bet King Kai's got a Switch up there.
That's fair. Yeah, you know, I was actually like, why don't we ever see him, like, in Otherworld, or whatever the fuck the afterlife is called? The fuck's up with that?
Do you think Bardock went to the Home for Infinite Losers?
No.
I hope not.
Anyways, Bardock, get back to us. Explain to me your afterlife situation. Maybe purchase a Pro controller. Sounds like you need it.
Yeah, also, if you have any shit to talk about Vegeta, please let us know, because we need more ammo.
We love dunking on that dude.
King Kai looks like he would love Katamari.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck yeah. he lives
Honestly,
on a tiny planet, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I bet King Kai goes drinking with the King of all Cosmos sometimes.
Oh, I love
That's
this
a
visual.
fanfic that I would read.
That's cute.
I love this visual you've painted. That kicks ass.
Yeah, there you go.
Zach, didn't you play Katamari?
Yeah.
The new Switch one?
It's wonderful. That's my review.
Perfect.
All right. Anonymous has asked, the ICA has ordered your elimination at the hands of Agent 47. What alliterative title would be your escalation mission be called?
So I've never played a Hitman game, so I'm not... Does it have to include your name? Because if so, I'm fucked.
Just something that's alliterative that explains you, I guess.
It's the tall boy tumble. He pushes me down some stairs and I die because I'm 19 feet tall.
The tall boy tumble.
It would be Solon in the sauce.
What does he
It
do?
would just be like, I'm just like on a catwalk over a nice like large vat of chunky noodle soup.
You get boiled.
And
Damn.
it's just, you just drop them in there. It's like, got Solon in the sauce.
So, just like the briefest explanation, please. Why would you be above a vat of sauce? Like,
I would have a construction helmet on.
Does your school have like a sauce vat situation? Like,
It would look completely normal because I'd have a construction helmet on. You'd see it and you'd be like, yeah, that person obviously needs to be up there for, important reasons. And then you dunk him in the sauce. You're like, Solon in the sauce.
no. And then you, when you're sinking into the sauce, you put your thumb up like you're the Terminator. But it's like,
Damn.
but it's
Epic
in like
gamer moments.
It's in like some fucking boiling SpaghettiOs.
Mine would be Gamer in the Goo, and it's the exact same situation as Solon's, except in the vat is Gamer Goo.
Oh no!
Brutally murdered. Brutally murdered
Yeah.
in the Gamer Goo creation department.
Oh no!
Mine would be the hentai hang up,
Oh,
where
no. Next question. Next question.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I was just gonna say it'd be like Metal Gear Solid, where he puts down the fucking some images, and I'm like, oh Jesus, and then like I just get morted.
Anime booby, and then he like hits you over the head with a blunt object.
Exactly.
Looks like the booby was you.
Truly.
Is what he says.
Oh.
That's
That was a pretty good Agent 47.
Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't talk that much, but maybe sometimes he says like a quip. Maybe he just says it to himself because he likes to make himself laugh.
Yeah,
he's probably really funny.
He's a fun guy. He likes to have fun.
Mm. All right, we got two more here. Harlequin Wheels asks, if Chooch was like a huge gaming media powerhouse in 30 years, would you still keep the same aesthetic, even if your core audience of millions had no idea what a train or the sound of a train whistle is? How would y'all rebrand at that point? Also, how do you think Nintendo would lead off a Smash Bros. Challenger Pack 2? Alright, so I guess first question, I mean, I guess people would know what it is if the internet's still around. Like, you could just look up what a train is.
Well, it's all been censored, and they've scrubbed the internet for any train images. That's highly illegal. We're an underground train-based gaming organization. Guerrilla Radio.
Yeah, like, it would be like CHOO, and it would stand for, like, counterintelligence, holding out a hope, but it would be a big O instead of a capital. Like, I don't know.
Hope is what we call hope these days.
Well, because they've
Apostrophe
censored the
O.
word hope, too.
Damn, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
we figured it out.
No trains, no hope. That's the world we live in 30 years.
Damn, that's just how it's gonna fucking go, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we want to redesign the site, but we still like the train stuff. We like Kurt's adorable. He's our cute little conductor. I would hate to leave him behind, no matter how big we get,
I, for one, am a big fan of the idea that we keep Kurt, but he becomes Cyber Kurt.
Cyber Kurt.
He's punished Kurt.
Punished Venom Kurt. He has like a robot eye and like a robot arm and a robot legs and another robot arm and a robot body and head, and he's a robot. And it's
Not an android at all.
Not an android at all. He's a robot. Well,
That kicks ass.
Yeah, Cyber Kurt. See, you're on board. You're on board for 30 years from now.
What color
Chooch.
is Cyber Kurt's eyes? Are they the same like dark red that the site has?
Absolutely. That's how we keep it.
Yeah.
We keep the flame.
It'd be like a T-1000 kind of like blinking red light. Man, we're making a lot of Terminator references at the end of this podcast, huh?
Tune into Xtune next week when me and Scott make.
Yeah, there you go. Make
Fuck
Cyber
yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! I'm so excited to
Alright.
see Cyber Kurt in action. I forgot his name for a second. I almost called it Cyber X-Tube. Yep, that's his name.
Jeez. Alright, and then the second part of the question. This isn't asking what we think the next, like, the other 4 DLC characters are. It's asking if there was another pack, who would we lead with so it would be as big of a deal as Joker?
Ooh, 2B.
You really
Goku.
want 2B, Solon?
I just think it makes sense.
Goku.
That's not really
Isn't
even
she
who I really
already
want.
in?
Goku.
Isn't she in? What's it called?
Goku.
She's in Soul Calibur.
She's in Soul Cal, yeah.
Goku.
Seems sounds weird.
Goku. I want Goku. Put Goku
I want
in
to
get
Smash.
Bardock, and we're gonna need Bardock to come in and be like, "Listen, my son is not going to be in Smash Bros."
He's busy. He's busy in that other fighting game.
I am.
Oh, Bardock and Smash would be tight. Oh, that sounds.
What if we just get the whole Fighter Z roster?
And then we get rid of all the Smash roster and we turn it into a 3v3 anime fighter set in Dragon Ball Z. I think we're onto something here. I think we should give it to Arxis to develop.
Yeah, hang on.
I want to see.
yeah.
I want to see Nintendo representation. I want to see the character that's been just completely snubbed in every iteration of Smash that always everyone demands to have in. Goomba.
With his moves like get squished and walk.
Left, right,
Listen,
stacking
the
on
Goomba
top
fight
of each
fucked
other.
me up.
Yeah, but I mean, if he hits you, it's an instant kill. So
The Goomba fight in World of Light is legit, and I struggled with it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, I mean, for real, I know that he's a spirit, so some people think that doesn't qualify him anymore, but hey, fucking finally put Geno in. People would pop off for Geno.
nah.
Mhm.
No?
I don't know. I was like playing and I saw the Geno as a spirit and I was like, oh, they're really just like trying to fucking put a nail in this coffin, huh? Just like he's not gonna be in Smash. Here he is. This is all you get.
Nah.
And Sakurai put his hands in front of his face, and that's how you knew it was serious.
God.
Where's
All
your
right.
suit, Larry?
Okay, let's do this. All right, we got one last question here. Again, if you want to sound like these fine folks, go to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. You'll sound like Century Punk, who asks, you can add several DLC characters to Smash, but they have to be Echo Fighters of existing Smashers. Who do you pick? So, what Echo Fighters would you add?
Okay.
It's a good one.
Goku.
I want two Goombas on top of each other that are in Dr. Mario's outfit. Trying to pretend like they are Dr. Mario.
The name of the character is Dr. Mario with a question mark.
Dr. Mario?
Dr. Mario?
Dr. Mario?
Joins the fight?
I would like to see Dr. Luigi if they, like, messed with how Luigi worked a little bit. Like, in the sense that they messed with Mario and Dr. Mario. Like, make Luigi heavier, but also try to keep him a little floaty. That might be interesting.
Ooh. Huh.
I would like maybe Raichu for Pikachu. And it would be like, maybe its electric attacks would be a little weaker, but it would be stronger, like, maybe it could be like a little bit more, like, aggressive in its physical attacks.
I want Soulja Boy to be an Echo Fighter of Ryu.
Okay.
I think that would... No, wait, Captain Falcon.
There you go.
The side B is definitely called Superman Them Hoes.
Alright. Great.
Yeah. That's twice.
honestly,
that's twice we've said that in this podcast, which does mean we have to cancel the whole podcast.
Rejected.
Last episode.
Yeah, it's been real.
I would love to see Squall. If I could have a echo of Cloud that was
Cloud.
Squall, I think that would be really cool.
Or Zack, maybe.
That's
or
right.
Cloud.
But
The other one.
Very tall Cloud.
I don't know. I mean, there's so much you can do. Maybe like a Blaziken Echo for... Or maybe not Blaziken. Maybe like...
Ooh.
I don't know, maybe just like another like fire fighting kind of character for Incineroar.
No, it's Blaziken. I'm on board with that.
That's
I
actually
want that
great,
now.
yeah.
Damn.
Get
Now-
some Pokken love.
So my idea always when I was younger was I was like, oh, like even before they'd made up clones, because everyone wanted Ganondorf to be his own character. I was always like, look, make Ganondorf his own character, but if you're gonna have a clone of Captain Falcon, it should be Blaziken, because Blaziken would be really good as a clone of Captain Falcon.
That'd be
Yeah,
tight.
shit, that would be really good.
I completely forgot that Ganondorf's entire moveset is based off of Captain Falcon, and that's still fucking weird.
It was a
Like-
weird ass choice.
It's not as much as it used to be, but like still, like his fucking specials are still like he does the fucking Warlock punch,
Yeah.
like.
Just like in the game.
Yeah, you remember when Ganondorf punched you? Like, no. Alright, yeah, well, if y'all can't think of anything else, you can wrap this up.
I want Big Mac, like the sandwich. And he's an echo of Little Mac, and it's just kind of like a visual mod where he is it's a burger and his arms are French fries.
That is a McDonald's character, isn't it?
I don't know. I can hear you frantically Googling it.
God.
There's Mary McCheese.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is
Big Mac.
okay.
Yeah.
New character in the McDonald's lore. Mary McCheese can be fucking... He can be based on... Fucking... I don't know, man. Mario?
I know the characters have been like not used in decades, but what if they made a McDonald's fighting game?
That would be the tightest shit in the world. Okay, McDonald's versus Burger King Infinite. So it's the kids from the Mighty Kids meal versus like Mayor McCheese and the Hamburglar and the purple motherfucker. What's his Grimace?
Grimace?
The Grimace.
Yeah.
Epic, hire Janie.
Yeah.
Get us in there.
McDonald's,
All right,
hire
well-
Janie.
Fuck.
Alright, well, that ought to do it for this week's show. Thank you three for being on. This was a delight. Let's run through all the shit that you gotta know. We're gonna be putting up our Game of the Year stuff soon, so make sure you check the website for that. After Game of the Year, hopefully we'll be a little more back on schedule. We'll probably have some, like, actual writing on the site for once. But it should be okay. We're still doing our streams. Scott's doing Xchum every week, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. EST. I've been doing my midweek monster streams every week at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Digimon World 3 is a fucked up game, y'all. Let's see here. There is a Twitter account you can follow, at VGCC. There is a Tumblr, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com, which who knows how long that's going to last, but we'll see. We have our Discord server, which is thegamezone.zone. If you type that into your web browser, that'll bring you straight to it. And we have a Patreon. If you want to donate to us and listen to new episodes of Chuchigatari Unlimited Trading Works for just $1, you can listen to it a whole week free. A whole week earlier than the free folks. So you get to be in on the anime nice and early. And I want to thank Melt Channel / Magic Circuit for the music. It is Crush off of the album Magic is Real by Melt Channel. If you want to listen to more, it's meltchannel.bandcamp.com and soundcloud.com/magic-circuit. They've been so kind with their music. You're probably going to be hearing some Magic Circuit music on our videos pretty soon as well, which is very nice. So thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back next week with another episode of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast. So long.